on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he will score again. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Into the slide goes Goff. He's been around those. He picked up the first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. Throwing here is Goff.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So, on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Olamide Zaccheaus deep to return. The Lions called their first timeout. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against...
And he cannot be stopped. End zone again. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. He'll take it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now, Goff. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. Second and
Throwing, Goff. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. Into space. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate...
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. Throwing on second down, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of it.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Goff to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On 4th down, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. Now how about this? It's a fake. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Get it!
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now he takes off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the... Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Reynolds now on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the return. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Of all the unlikely plays to see, it winds up being good for 2 points. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Goff to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Here's Goff.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On second down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Goff. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Goff to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Here's Robinson. He's inside the 35. 20. 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Reynolds now on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Man in motion is Brown.
Go.
Another run here for Robinson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one game. That's number 7 so far. So yet another celebration, and this one has a little bit of history with it. He has set the NFL record the most. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Reynolds now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing here is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now Daniels. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
Here we go, set.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll have the first down. We'll get him up around the 37. They'll run it here with Robinson. He fumbled the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Now, Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. 17 yards that time for number 17.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And the Commanders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And they were able to run up a big point total here.
All right, now.